Welcome back to Sacred Stones Reverse Recruitment. Today we're taking back the capital of Renee, and we are using Leon. I had room to bring him. Well, I did bench Tana, but I figure it's better to bring him since he's not normally here. This is what he rejoined with, and I gave him the an angelic robe as well as the Metis tome, so hopefully he can get a little bit better. Figure we might as well use him since he is the Lord for the end game. And speaking of which, we did get Arthur. He is here. Oh, someone also wanted me to show the stats of our new joining character, so I'll do that in a moment. But Arthur's here, and much to my surprise, he's a sage rather than a bishop. Going by how everyone seems to be promoted into their preferred class, it was kind of a surprise, and it kind of ruins my little blurb I had about Arthur. But anyway, Arthur's story, he was so broken as a bishop. He went into the Darkling Woods and created dragon stones, and I guess they're so powerful they nerfed him back into a sage. But I don't really have anything more for the character backgrounds. I'm kind of running out of ideas. But yeah, that's Arthur. He's just really broken, really good. Here he does seem a lot worse than our Natasha. So we'll definitely be using her over him. Which is fun because I normally use Arthur in all my other playthroughs, so it's okay. I can bench him. It's fine. By the way, here's Kyle. He's just kind of average, better than Ford, definitely. Marissa, a pretty good skill and speed. I guess if you want to play along and you want to see how these units were, it's a good idea to show them off. Lute, of course, wasn't promoted. Here's Joshua when he joined, and is really behind. Ford has a lot of sixes, so yeah. And Ephraim, I think, got a level. Speaking of which, we should be getting his promotion item this chapter, but I mean, we could promote him, but I don't think I'll be using him. Maybe if we have a big deployment map. But anyway, we're going to take the castle. This guy has Berserk, so I did give Leon Restore. I'm very glad to see Orson here after the awful hell we had to endure the last chapter of Nimai and Franz. So, very glad to see Orson. Once again, very glad he was not swapped with someone, making them pretty much useless. But anyway, let's just go ahead and begin. And I do have a tactic I like to do in the Ephraim mode version of this, because Erica, you start right here. Ephraim your way back, and I like to actually send everyone up this way because I find it going this way there's some spawns here and you kind of get trapped here, so I'd rather have everyone go up and approach that way, and these enemies do ambush you after a few turns, I believe. Yeah, so we'll try and raise Leon. I did give him the Metis tome. I think I did just say that, but there was really no one else to give it to because everyone's already promoted. I don't plan on using really anyone else. The only other person is Rachel maybe, but we already have plenty of healing with Leon returning, and you actually don't have enough movement to get to him because of that tree. However, I don't think you'll kill Leon. I looked at these guys specifically, and they don't really do that much to him. Mir, by the way, I did give the Dragonstone. Arthur was kind enough to bring it to us. I could just dance free, and we could show this off. Why not? So yeah, Mir's going to be absolutely busted now. We finally get to see her animation. But no experience as such because she already maxed herself out. I'm gonna leave this guy for Leon. I think he has a door key because he's no, it was you and you. Right. And everyone else is just going to move alongside this little strip of walkway here. I put the mounted units in the back because they can catch up a little bit easier. Maybe have Dussel or someone take on these guys. Actually, Cormac could. I did give him the... Yeah, he doesn't actually have a lot. I'm just gonna give him a sword. Let these guys deal with them and then they'll take on the back lines. Cormac does have the Philly shield, but I don't think there's any archers in this map, unless that warrior has a bow, which he could, but... it's fine. So Cormac's extra tanky. I did give him a goddess icon as well. His luck was a little low. I gave the Hoplin Guard to Rennek, he had the worst luck, and I gave the Body Ring to Selena, she had the worst con. She was actually weighed down by everything that wasn't a Fire Tome. She had 4 con, Fire has 4 weight. I think the Thunder and the Lightning have 6, so... just by those basic tomes alone, she was getting weighed down, so it might help her double in the grand scheme of things, hopefully. Anyway. Alright, we have to keep Leon nearby, because he is our Soul Restore user. So I don't want Tana to get too out of range for him. Speaking of which, I don't want Teddy's to get too out of range either. And yeah, we get to see a female Shaman Spray again, which does not appear in this game. Only appears on Sophia in FE6, and since nobody likes to use her, we're probably not going to see it. Kinda wish they kept her palette though, because Leon does not have brown hair, he is purple-haired. And so is Sophia. Just need to ensure you can get as close to Leon as possible. Trees really slow down our movement, but as expected, it's gonna be kind of slow these first couple of turns. I think you're just generic, yeah. And that actually puts you out of the forest tiles. Gotta say, Dussel's a paladin is probably like the best swap over. Well, I guess Cyrene is too, but he still kind of performs his role as being a tank, but he has all the buffs of being a paladin, so really good promotion, as expected, but fun to use him like this. It's like better Dussel than he normally would be in vanilla. Because I'm not sure if most of these guys would be better in their other classes. Cyrene definitely, but Cyrene's been here the whole time, so it might just be that too. I have a feeling this is going to be another long map because the rank does have to make its way to quite a lot of treasure chests. And you actually, well, we double them, we just don't one around them, or at least Dussel didn't. Now, luckily this game, the promotions for the Lords are not forced. You can put the Solar and Lunar Brace in the Convoy and decide when you want to promote them. So hopefully it shouldn't be too detrimental for Cormac, because I think there was a version of FE... Actually, I have to keep you around. Of FE... 6, where Corel would demote once you got to Roy's promotion at the end of chapter 20 or 21. The one will follow the Wyverns. Kind of bad for him. And that's really a pain because you'd have to find another seal to promote him. But hopefully that won't be a thing here. But as I recall, Ephraim could not use the Master Seal, so he kind of needs us to get this chapter. Whereas Erica should be good. That was another really bad one. Erica should be good. I don't think we'll be using Luna. Might just trade that around. I expect her to be promoted, so no big deal for her. Yeah, Rennek is kind of far back here. Just get out of the woods and we should be home free. And I'm gonna start pulling the 2 down there back up here, deal with the Great Knights that come in here. And you actually have a crit rate. I had a Goddess Icon, yeah, I gave that to Rennek, but Mir was another choice too, because I find she has a lot of low crits on her. That's actually really bad that you're going for Leon. Yeah, he is our... Alright, anyway. I'm gonna have Mir just open the door. Get ready. Yeah, Leon, not the best unit, unfortunately. I did give the wind sword to Rennick, but it doesn't do much on these guys, so kind of pointless. Oh, we're gonna have to go for that. Yeah, Lunas are scary. Well, I mean, they are, but they're not. That would actually do exactly enough to kill you if he hit and critted. And that's not really going to be helpful in the grand scheme of things. Really wish I had a longbow right now to hit that guy. It's just not enough. I don't know if you'll come to me or if you're kind of like stuck guarding that door. And the rest of us just keep moving. Hopefully he'll go for someone with low resistance. Maybe Garrick. Well, maybe I should have brought 2 restore salves. That's kind of far away from the convoy. And Slay is going to get horribly slowed down. Yeah, I gave Cormac the boost, by the way, so he can go a lot further. Tethys was also a good choice, but I figure since Cormac will be seizing some things and he actually needs to get somewhere to fight, and I tend to keep Tethys. I don't really like putting my dancers too far forward, so... she should stay within, like, our army, so... Whereas Cormac might be out there. So I figured it was good on him, but either way it's a good choice, Dancer or Lord. Ugh, that's really annoying me. And you once again... There they are, and they actually blocked my way back. Right then. Yeah, Leon, you might just want to stay back for this one. I really do want to try and train you, but kind of difficult. These druids are coming in, so I think what I can do... Get rid of you. All but one, that's really sad, but at least you didn't take damage. As much as I want to use your Dragonstone, I think I'm just gonna save it for when we really, like, need firepower, like fighting bosses. She didn't do that well last time. What could be a good idea is if I pick you up. Because if I rescue, he can't go for it. And then I'll just draw. Although if Garrett gets berserked. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea. My idea was to drop him then dance, but I don't think that's gonna work. Well, let's get Garrett to the front line at least. I should actually keep these two together, now that I think about it. Maybe I can actually just trade that over to Natasha for now. I don't think you can use physic though, yeah. And I think we'll need Soleil's help back here, which is fine. We kind of always need Soleil's help. He was pretty critical in the boss battles in the last chapter. Very long last chapter. I'm hoping this one will be as long, but we'll see. One off, and I don't know if I want to burn through. Cormac, really? Don't want to burn through my spear either, but... Oh well. Speaking of which, I did, after last chapter, try the Fire Emblem Warriors demo, the new one. I like the story, but it's not like a game that's really the gameplay I like, so I probably won't be getting it. But I was interested. I did Blue Lines and Golden Deer. Well, I didn't finish Golden Deer. I just kind of played until I could, try out a flyer. Because I was able to, reclass someone in that route to get them into a flyer, and see how that worked. It kind of doesn't make sense because they're flying above everyone. They shouldn't really get hit, but I guess it would be too broken for gameplay mechanics. I will say having a horse unit, Rodriguez actually, well, I shouldn't probably spoil anything for people who don't play the demo, but you get to use a horse and it's pretty fun if you go that route. I'm not sure who you get to use in Edelgar's path. I tend to go for her path last. Yeah, you're going to two-range me. Yeah, you're a bishop, so you are no threat. No threat whatsoever. I mean, Leon being berserked wouldn't be that big of a problem. He's not, like, dangerous to us, but I don't think our units would counterattack him. Right, so we have a lot of druids to deal with. And these guys do have range, so we'll have to be wary of that. Although Eclipse, once again, isn't that scary as we saw in the last chapter. Yeah, we can try out Selena's new body ring, although it doesn't really matter for these unpromoted enemies, I don't think. I think Lute is a good candidate to give it on 2-2 in vanilla. I think she only has like 3 or 4 con. She's just some scrawny mage girl that kind of needs it the most. And there are axes coming in, and you sadly only use lances, so I can't triangle you. I could just let them come to me. And get some other people through here. I don't think we'll need Restore, actually, anymore in this chapter. I could just train Leon by healing, too. Speaking of which, anyone need healed? Don't think so. I have Natasha block as well. Alright. I think I'm just going to back off of these guys. Don't think he'll get a bonus from this, but keep Soleil around too. Soleil unfortunately couldn't make it through, so he's kind of stuck back there. Just so we can counter him if he goes for Garrick. Once again, I really want to get Cormac some more experience, because he is vital. So let him deal with these guys. It's not going to be a while until he sees anyway. Not like he'll have a problem getting there. Not with his new shiny boots, which... kind of funny how they would work on a mount. Does the rider wear the boots, or does he put them on the mount? And if so, do you need 4 boots, since it's a 4-legged creature? These are the things that, I like to think about when playing this game. The illogical things that would never make sense. Like, if the horse wore pants, will it wear them like this or like this? It's kind of like the same with boots. Ah, that guy's gonna go for that chest. Not that I really care. I guess Renna can start working on it. Just keep some healers nearby if we do have to. If we do have to heal from these guys and their annoying tomes. Alright, anyway. I guess we can try you. There's more... There are more mages incoming, and Selena can just absorb that easily. Although they could attack me from over here, which wouldn't be that bad of an idea. I could put Natasha there, though. Because Natasha is like the OP go-to archetype of this playthrough, it would seem, although she joined a lot earlier than one normally would. Yeah, I could just have her camp here with lightning. Definitely don't want Leon to be in range, though, because, like Erica, he will die if we get him killed. And I forgot that you don't automatically open doors again. Ugh. I keep forgetting that these things don't open. It's actually been quite a pain. I guess we can let him come to us, though. One thing I like to do is let him get this, and I think he'll come back here and we can just two-range him, so it's not that big of a deal yet. Yeah, it's really a pain, Rennick. Kinda wishing I did promote you to Rogue, but it's fine. I guess I can send Doozle back up that way. Right, Rennick's pretty dodgy, so he might be a good choice. I'll keep you in Kel's range. And Slay can stay where he is. Yeah, I think I'll just two-range him. I don't think this is a route mission either, so we shouldn't have to kill that healer in there. Yeah, someone did mention at the, with the Desert Treasure last time, assassins can't naturally pick up items, so their thieving abilities are a bit nerfed, which is a shame. But that's the choice we have to live with Assassin Rennick. I guess it makes sense since their base class wouldn't normally be able to do that if they're coming from the Myrmidon. This is a chapter of being one damage off one-shotting, it would seem. Yeah, she would have done it there, but she crit. One damage off. If Natasha can aggro out those guys, that would be wonderful, but I don't know if they'll be that stupid. Yeah, let him get that. Could just have you heal up Cormac for now. He is taking quite a bit of damage from these guys. It's kind of surprising since Cormac is usually a tank. That's why I kept Slay down here, and the fact that he couldn't get through the forest. That's enough. Because you're annoying with your two-range. But at least you can't canto all over the place like the Paladins and Path of Radiance can. That gets annoying when they have like a hand axe and they canto away out of your range. Might keep... I think we'll be fine to let Slay deal with him. Right, it seems our druid friends do not want to engage in battle with Natasha, which is quite understandable. I don't think Selena's going to do that hot against you. And I don't want Teddy's to be in range of it either. Oh, she has really good resistance. Yeah, decent. I can get you where you are. Could maybe have him deal with the bishop. Because you will definitely one-round him. Not one shot, though. But just going on a murderous rampage as we tend to do in Fire Emblem games with a low number of units. And there are quite the group of enemies in here. Yeah, I'm really scared for Leon's sake to move forward with these Eclipse guys. I'm gonna put you next to him in case they do go for her. And I'll just keep you here. I I guess Leon can stay until the danger is clear. Unfortunately, it means he won't be gaining too much in the way of experience for this map either. Didn't really use them in the last one too, as expected, because, yeah. And here come the Warriors group. Okay, yeah, this is about the part where they... Oh dear. Where they like to go for... They all like to rush in. Which means I might want to back off since these druids are aggroed. I don't think those ones have any long range, though. Yeah, these guys might actually come this way, which is just fine because Cormac does have the guard, and you have sleep and purge. Yeah, I know this purge guy can make it difficult when you're going through here, which is why I like going the one way. And you guys just have some basic generic stuff. I'm going to actually have Soleil pull back and get ready for you. I want Cormac to actually aggro these guys. I'd much rather they come this way. I'm gonna have him go out here with a spear. Right then. I think at this point I want to maybe back off a little bit and camp out this hallway. That's what I typically do. I think Natasha, honestly, and Mir might be our best, or maybe Cyrene. I'm gonna pull you back because I don't want you getting hit. Rennick is a good sponge for this because he just kind of does his own thing. I'm gonna leave out front. You have a lot of resistance, so I think it's gonna be you. I'm just gonna put the javelin on you and have you equip that for now. Natasha, as expected, she's good, and Garrick, I'm just gonna pull you back for now. Get Dusel in here as well. And hopefully these bow guys down here will be attracted to Cormac. I don't think they have any consciousness of the Philly shield. So they should still go for him despite that. They tend to be really, like, not programmed to understand when you have those sorts of things on units. Might actually need the Sword Slayer on him. Okay, I really appreciate you sponging this. Rennick. Once again, I never trust even low hit rates, even to our end games. That was a really bad decision by you, by the way. I think it's from playing Conquest so much, because things seem to, like, hit. I think in Conquest, the RNG is changed when you have low hit rates to make it 1 RN, and the higher ones are still 2 RN. Okay, he should run back this way, which means Soleil should get ready for him. And Purge is coming up, which is very scary. Ooh. That is enough to kill. But I don't think you guys have any real threat to Cormac. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get rid of you now. Because you're like the only threat. He's gonna get 2 range, but that's how it's going to have to be. Yeah, I'll just leave you here for that guy. As far as this go, I'll pull you back. I think I'll... I kind of want to move you two over, so I'm going to have you take the Sword Slayer. And I'll dance for you. Natasha's Dusel doesn't have any support, so I don't think I put her with anyone. I should actually put you two together. And Soleil and Ephraim are not getting, not Ephraim, Cormac aren't really getting support, so kind of bad. Yeah, I'll just stay there and wait for that thief. Once this rush is over, the chapter's pretty much done. It's just, I guess there's one of those invisible lines that you cross and... Oh dear. Maybe Natasha is not the best for this, but at least she's not doubling, which means she can't do the thing where... she kills too much and gets attacked a bunch on the enemy phase. You actually came at me in one range, weirdly enough. I don't know why. Do you not have bows? I didn't even check. Once again, 1 damage off. Once we get to endgame, Horse Slayers shouldn't be that useful because the monsters kind of take over, and I don't think there's anything that's equivalent to that. I know that little axe dude, the little man-horse thing, kind of looks like a cavalier, but I don't think he counts as one. I forget what they're called. I just kind of call the monsters whatever I want to. I don't really go by their actual names. You have the dog thing. The gargoyle, the eyeballs, the skeletons, which are technically bone walkers. Okay, that is very low. I think I might put Cyrene out here instead of Natasha. I just want Natasha to absorb the dark magic. Or Selena can do it. It's actually a lot of damage for her. I could have Leon start working his healing magic, no pun intended. Yeah, we love Scary Promote Emmys and Mr. Purge. He is a lot scarier than Eclipse. I know this thing can have a crit rate, and you're actually going that way, which is kind of dumb because that's where the rest of my army is. So I think I'll put Soleil up here too, just to follow you. All right. We need healing. We need it now. And yeah, his is turned off by default, which is really interesting. Kind of like that. I want Natasha healed too. So like put her like right here and lightning this guy. Finish off with him. Don't want her fighting sword masters or warriors. Although the defense is appreciated. Do you have a bow? You do not. I mean, I could equip you with the Dragonstone and just watch her go off. Yeah, Fiery Fang is not as good. I might do that, actually. And a Dragon Crit. I do need you to stay in range of him. But I do want Natasha to get healed. She should be fine. I'll move Rennick over. She should be fine in 3 range, but I'll let this go too. Just keeping our healers topped off. Healers / mages. And then Duzel is actually not contributing too much up here. Garrick probably could, but I'll let them go as is. Yeah, I don't think you guys even spawned with bows, which means the Philly Shield is kind of irrelevant right now. Let me go for the one that I can actually hit better. Sure, absolutely no threat to Cormag whatsoever, even if I didn't have him with the shield. Alright, yeah, the thing I worry about most is the Purge. I'm gonna keep the Sword Slayer on you. That's the better play with all these Sword Masters and Mercenaries coming in. I am worried about him magic-wise, though, although he did have better resistance than Cyrene, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. You guys are giving a lot of XP to Cormag, I appreciate that. Okay, that, unfortunately, will hit me, but you're only an Armor Knight. And no spin. Yeah, you're gonna try and absorb that, aren't you? I see what you're doing. But you get the tornado. I think Boyd has a similar animation, Path of Radiance, which would be even funnier because in that game things tend to be a bit more realistic looking. Like, they do the heal hedges instead of the force to keep it to scale. So, kind of funny in that sense. Okay, you probably do not care about the Sword Slayer. You do care about tornadoing, though. Another one for Kale. Someone did comment a couple chapters back. They liked his red and purple palette. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We do have a lot of red with Dusel as well. Love to see a warrior one-shotting Swordmaster. It's kind of funny. You're going to get really annoying. And once again, 1 damage off if we can double, but we can't. I think I'm just going to pull away so you can get away from the trees. I think that's number 4 for you guys. I guess Mirror is pretty much a portable light rune at this point. That is a lot more damage. And a lot more hit. So, kind of scary for you, Selena. You have virtually no hit rate whatsoever. And true hit, that's probably like a 1.5 or something. Don't have that chart memorized. But you're actually a bit more worrying, although you once again don't have that great of hit. And you just can't do anything. I wonder if the Philly Shield would actually be really good on her, too. Oh boy. You... Okay, I'm having someone attack you this turn. That's annoying, but Garrick really isn't being used right now, so it's not too big of a deal. I could get some good XP on Leon, but I did give the Restore to Natasha, so she really can't do anything. I'm just gonna have you run away so he can get out of the woods, and I think Soleil can reach you. So we can get rid of you and get our item. Not doing a good job keeping Soleil and Cormac together. And we got the Tomahawk, which will be really good on Kale. Okay, right. Somebody needs to deal with you. Definitely. Because I'm not dealing with your shenanigans, and gotta protect Tethys too. Ay ay ay. Alright, so first things first, let's see if anyone else can really deal with this. Rennick is kind of weak. I do want... I think at this point Natasha is pretty much safe to come out here, although 12 damage isn't really enough, so I might have to not kill you with Aura. I could just mirror you. In fact, I will. Because you are in the way. I wonder if we'll be getting any other monster weapons to help her out. Right now. That actually is enough, so I think I'm just going to do this and maybe trade that Sword Flare back over to you. Because you're dangerous to Tethys and we can't have that. Probably very dangerous to Leon too. And that'll be going to Natasha. Let's bring your girlfriend a little bit closer so she can get rid of you. Thank you for critting, because I don't want to deal with Flux right now. North's long animation, interestingly enough, which was sped up from FE6 to 7 to this game, so they really understood that was a slow, painful move. Let's see how our boy Rennick does here. He actually does pretty good. I think I'll just try and burn the rest of the Shamshir. Shamshir, I don't know how to say this thing's name. And he actually misses. Rennick, you're not doing so great this time, are you? Luckily we have Cyrene in here to help. 1 off. As expected. I think we have 1 more round of Eclipse as well to deal with. You aren't threatening. Yeah, we have 1 more round of it. Irritating. I don't think Dusel's gonna double these guys. working with Natasha, you should be fine. Yeah, these guys are pretty fat. Oh my gosh. And I forgot to trade the Sword Slayer to kill, but I think he should be fine. Well, Natasha just doubles, so I could just stand in front and get rid of you. Not that anything else is really a threat to her because the Eclipse guys don't even touch her. The problem is I don't want you to be in their range. If you got hit by it, it'd be really terrible. I do want you, however, to heal her. And I do want to restore, although, once again, I don't have an audio, so I might just keep you back here. He might wake up by the time I can get that restore staff over. Okay, Natasha's pretty much safe. Just worried if the Eclipse guy's gang up on one person too much like, Selena. Okay, now we're actually doing enough damage since you're out of the tree. I think that's it for the reinforcements. I think there might be one on the staircase side, and you're actually being that dumb. I don't know why you're targeting her. Can't recall if I put her later in the deployment order, but I don't know. They just don't really think sometimes. Which is good, because this could get scary if they did. Like, conquest level AI. Yeah, you guys just completely wasted your last use. How can you be so dumb? How could you be so dumb? You're actually... Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about Leon, getting hit. Do want Natasha to restore people, though. And do want Cormac to make his way back up here. Alright, I guess we'll take a small detour to help these people. I could let her... restore Leon. And then Leon can take it and restore you next turn. That'll get Leon some good healing, or some good staff experience and such. Although I probably will have to trade that back to Natasha. I could just kill you right now, though. That would be a good idea as well. That is enough. Just so we don't have to deal with you for another turn, because you are quite irritating. And now Natasha can pretty much go ham on those druids. But I didn't keep her near. Although you guys are here, but I don't think you're very threatening at all. Rennick needs to work on the chest, since Lena can just heal you, I guess. Really nothing else for her to do. Yeah, not the worst part's over. This is kind of the boring phase of the map. It's just trying to get everyone together. But that's kind of the nature of these really big maps. Yeah, nothing even... You didn't even move. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Leon. Please heal up Garrick. Or rather, fix him. Restore him. Not as much as I was hoping for, but what can you really do? Natasha, I'm going to dance you into druid range because you're the one I trust the most to kill them. And help escort Rennick to safely get his way across to the chest room. That's actually not enough. Ay, Doosel. But at least you're taking nothing. Maybe we can actually show off Rennick's Windsword. Yeah, Doosel. He might not be able to one round, but he does tank. And why the heck not? Let me just make sure you're not in range, yeah. Okay. Pretty funny chapter, actually. I mean, a lot easier than I remember. I do remember those, That swarm of enemies plus all the bishops and stuff giving me a lot more trouble than I'm used to. Bring you down here because you kind of like to keep you two together, obviously. Speaking of which, might have Soleil go back and keep him here just so him and Cormac can work on supports. And you two are not moving, but I don't really care. Oh, brother, they didn't even do anything again. You can get to where you're standing, so... Try and make best use of our dancers we can. Right. I mean, Mir could just go in here and not care. It might even completely ignore her, actually. I think that guy does have a physics staff next to Orson, so we'll have to try our best to get that. Just get you closer. Actually, do you have I think I gave you, yeah. Once again, 1 damage off. I think I'm gonna call this chapter 1 damage off. It's been a recurring theme the whole time. But I guess it makes things more interesting than just completely obliterating all the enemies. I guess it's safer to move you out, Leon. I wonder if Leon could take those mages down there, but I really don't want to drag this out any longer than it has to be. And right on cue, we have a friend joining us. Bit too weak. I need to get Shine. It's actually not enough. Definitely need to put another Shine tone on her. She, kind of stacked with staves right now. Yeah, I really don't want Mir to get all this. It's kind of a waste, but... see if Kel can do it. Maybe if I get Serena a little bit closer. Well, there's no crit rate. And we do have Mir here if everything goes wrong. But that's fine. I guess she can just take out one of these healers. I don't know if Leon could actually do it. Maybe I can wait for him to get them while we're waiting for Rennick and fighting Orson. Although, they do need to die beforehand because... I do know they will heal him. I think you two are just left to come over here and seize the throne. Should probably heal you two. Get that E from Kyle's support going. Well, the real question is, you can't open chests, right? Hopefully. I did sell a lot of keys in the convoy since we were at 100 items already. Well, it's no big deal if he gets one of the chests. Rennick is not having a good day today. Alright, Leon. Let's see if you can deal with one of these guys. I might just have Mir take out the, or anyone rather, take out the one on that side because I think he... yeah, I don't really want to waste the other thing, but I think that one has a droppable physic and we really want to get that. Actually, probably want to do it now so they don't start healing each other. So that would be bad. And once again, 1 damage off of one-shotting. No surprise at this point. Do you want to see if maybe we can deal force in without this guy being a burden? Yeah. Thank you for your staff. Now he does have the rune sword, which means magic is kind of his weakness. I guess we can start working on him. Why not? Oh yeah, this is a chapter where we have the bit of, the really disturbing thing of this game, with the whole revival of the dead. The Emperor kind of wasn't bad, but his wife has been dead for a long time and he wants to live with her, and they kind of revived her body, and it's a little bit... The implications of that are a little bit gross. I mean, she's basically a zombie, and yeah. Anyway, we won't talk about that anymore because we have to heal. And hopefully get support, which I just remembered. I was trying to support Mir and Rennick. And I think we can try. Although she would be better served up here to deal with him. Yeah, you're probably gonna heal him. Or not. That's actually a shame, because that's not something I think I can get back. Let's see. Can you actually hit him, please, Rennick? Thank you. Not that the gold's that much of a big deal. Not in this game. No, we didn't get that gold. A shame. I have to think about who Erica supports, since Fado is dead. Someone on the back line. I'm gonna have to look through. She does Tana, which is Dazla. Ford, which is Uin. It's actually not too bad. Could go for a crit. Okay, he'll definitely heal him now. I should have healed Cyrene. But that's fine. Probably want to use this, or try to. There we go. Okay, Kel certainly got a lot of experience in this chapter at least, which I'm happy for. Very bulky. Right, I guess our only thing left to do is wail on this guy and get the treasure, if Rennick can. There's really no one left for you to heal. I could have you heal these two, but I don't want to drag this out longer than it needs to be. No, he can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, think about that. How about this? Luckily, Colm will join us in the next chapter. Hopefully he is a rogue. Because he will be Cyrene. So it should be a little bit more tolerable with these treasure chests. Actually, if anything, if I ever use Colm again, I don't think I'll ever promote him to Assassin. Let me see if I got any from the... Well, I do have one. I think at this point I'm just going to have to look up what is better. I don't think anyone else has a key on them. Yeah, you have the one. Yeah. Alright, well, while we're waiting... And while Leon's doing his thing, I'm gonna look up what's in these chests. Which one's, like, the better of the two? I mean, we already have the boots, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I do have this pulled up, actually. Because I thought there might have been a, it's just a talisman and a knight's crest. I'd really actually rather have the knight's crest. If anything, because I do plan to promote people. chapter 16. Let's look at the WOD instead of the wiki. I think that'll exactly tell me what in chest 2, 3, and 4. So chest number 3 is a Knight's Crest. It's the one right above Rennick. We'll go for that one. And Cormac needs to get this thrown here in a minute. Really don't want this to be 1 hour and like 18. Oh dear. Alright, Selena, can you help him out? We'll probably just murder him, yeah. Could try for that. Nope. I'm really trying with you, Leon, here. Please work with me. Nope. Well, we tried. And that's a seal, not a crest, but that's fine. You know, just for that, I'm gonna murder you. You've irritated me. Yeah, maybe we might just be better off promoting Leon early. He is at level 14. But I'll see you for the next one when we get to the river.